Need for quality is innate in just about everyone. That demand for quality is what should drive every business or the institution. Whatever industry and institution you are in, your institution process, projects, and systems should be designed to give consumers, stakeholders, and clientele what they want and need. Organization use various tools and methodologies to boost quality, and the Juran Trilogy is one of them. Also called the Quality Trilogy, the framework provides a foundation that enterprises can employ to create products that are fit to use. Dr. Joseph M. Juran has contributed a lot in the total quality movement. He is considered one of the early leaders in the field of quality management and has greatly helped in developing conceptual basis for quality management. He has pursued his career in the field of quality management. He acted as an engineer, industrial executive, government administrator, and management consultant. He has contributed many books in the field of quality management. He is the founder chairman of Juran Institution. He has also contributed many research papers and articles relating to the subjects of quality. He has been awarded over 30 medals, fellowships, and honorary memberships in more than 12 countries. His services were greatly recognized and appreciated in Japan. He was conferred the Second Order of Sacred Treasure by the Emperor of Japan for helping the development of quality control in Japan. Juran is known for his development of the concepts of determining the avoidable and unavoidable cost of quality, company-wide quality management, and quality trilogy. Juran highlighted managerial responsibility for quality and strongly stressed that quality was achieved through people rather than through techniques. The famous Quality Trilogy was first developed and written by Joseph Juran. As you all know, Juran is a management consultant and an engineer specialized in quality management. Juran Trilogy is a way to manage quality improvement cycle into reducing the cost of poor quality products services by planning quality into the whole process. Juran sets out a process to enable you to focus on quality management and best practices to produce the best possible results for the customer. The core focus is quality. When creating or producing product services, it is critical to ensure they are fit for the purpose they were created for. Juran based everything around three core processes. The Quality Trilogy explained by Juran is any organization taking up a journey in quality management will have to have three processes in place, which are quality planning, quality control, and quality improvement. Though the above three may sound similar, they have different objectives and serve different purposes of quality management. What are the three aspects of Juran's trilogy? The concept is based on three business processes that need to be balanced. The first one is the quality planning, designing for quality to advance products and process quality. The second one is the quality control or QC, process reviews every aspect involved in production from process control to regulatory requirements. Procedures that are adhere to a standard set of quality criteria concerned with identifying defects. Don't confuse with quality assurance, which is about the prevention of defects. Quality improvement or the process control and regulation. Continuous improvement using Six Sigma and the lean methodologies. Removing all failure points is the purpose of quality improvement. Quality planning. The planning stage, it is critical to define who the customers are and to define their needs. Once the customer needs are identified, defined, the requirements for the product, process, service, system, etc., and develop them for operations along with the respective stakeholder expectations. Planning activities are done through a multidisciplinary team with the involvement of the key stakeholders. Quality planning for the management. So the first one is establish quality goals to provide highest skilled services for customers. Identify who are the customers, all stakeholders, functional departments who will operate the project after. Determine the needs for the customer, reliability, availability of the equipment, and services. Develop project features that responds to customer needs, techniques to maintain uptime and reliability for the project objectives. Develop processes able to produce the products, features, provide training to enhance the skills of the team, invest in high-end testing tools to measure the quality. Establish process controls. Transfer the plan to the operating forces, develop team and manage team to ensure all methodology and tactics applied, update lessons learned from previous mistakes, and troubleshooting trace out faults for future references. Set goals for project or the improvement using Juran formula. The first thing is to establish specific goals to be reached. Establish plans for reaching the goals. Assign clear responsibility for meeting the goals and not let the institution interpret their own. Base the rewards on the results achieved and provide recognition. Report progress of importance here is on the progress expected and the actual progress achieved. Necessary actions to improve the status can be initiated to reduce the variances. Information on the progress also provides the high management the necessary information with confidence towards improvements of activities and further support if required. Keep a score. So if the institution goal are achieved step by step, each step taking it nearer to the targeted goals. Further steps to be taken shall involve inaction based on the lesson in the previous steps. Tracking the progress and measuring it provides the management of the leverage to control the process. Communicate results of lesson learned during the improvement process requires to be shared to create an awareness of the approach taken and possibility to learn and improve further. It also provides an outlook for people in other areas to the basis for triggering similar improvements in the area. Maintain momentum by making annual improvement part of the regular process of the institution. The action taken in the above steps shall involve the people and sustaining their involvement in the improvement activity is a must to achieve the long-term organizational goals and to remain competitive. Juran's approach focused on people-oriented and it places a strong emphasis upon teamwork and a project. Quality control involves determining what to control, establishing units of measurement to evaluate data objectively, establishing standards of performance, measuring actual performance, interpreting the differences between actual performance and the standard, and taking corrective action on the difference. Compliance or control, quality control is the third universal process in Juran Trilogy. The term control of quality emerged early in the 20th century. The concept was to broaden the approach to achieving quality from the then prevailing after the fact inspection or detection control to what we now call prevention, proactive control. For a few decades, the word control had a broad meaning, which included the concept of quality planning. Then came events that narrowed the meaning of quality control. The statistical quality control movement gave the impression that quality control consisted of using statistical methods. The reliability movement claimed that quality control applied only to quality at the time of test but not during service life. Today, the term quality control often means quality control and compliance. The goal is to comply with international standards or regulatory authorities such as ISO 9000. The initial activity is quality planning, or as we refer it today, it is the quality by design. The creation of something new. This could be a new product, service, process, etc. As operations proceed, it soon becomes evident that delivery of our products is not 100% defect-free. Why? Because there are hidden failures or periodic failures, variation that require rework and redoing. In the diagram, more than 20% of the work must be redone due to failures, which is this waste is considered chronic. It goes on and on until the organization decides to find its root cause and remove it. We call it the cause of poor quality. The design and development process could not account for all unforeseen obstacles in the design process. Under convention responsibility patterns, the operating forces are unable to get rid of the defect or waste. What they can do is to carry out control to prevent things from getting worse as shown. So the figure shows a sudden sporadic spike that has raised the failure level to more than 40%. This spike resulted from some unplanned events such as power failure, process breakdown, or human error. As part of the control process, the operating forces converge on the scene and take action to restore the status quo. This is often called the corrective action, troubleshooting, firefighting, and so on. The end result is to restore the error level back to the planned chronic level, about 20%. The chart also shows that in due course, the chronic waste was driven down to a level far below the original level. This gain came from the third process in Juran's Trilogy, improvement. In effect, it was seen that the chronic waste was an opportunity for improvement and steps were taken to make an improvement. Quality improvement, or the Lean Six Sigma. After establishing quality goals, you have to know if they have been achieved. Quality control covers performance evaluation. It takes place in the middle or last stages of the framework. Measuring performance means that you can identify any gaps between what you set out to do and what you manage to do. For this reason, an organization needs metrics for tracking quality goals. Regular inspections are also necessary. Quality improvement. There are 4 different strategies to improvement that could be applied for improvements. The first one is repair. Reactive approach. Fix what is broken. Refinement. Proactive approach. Continually improve a process that isn't broken. Renovation. Improvement through innovation or technological advancement. Reinvention. Most demanding approach. Abandon the current practices and start over with a clean slate. Quality improvement can be a journey for organization as they are up against various constraints that include customer or stakeholder suggestions and expectation and interests, some of which could be inherently conflicting. Juran advocate a 10-step process for quality improvement programs. First one, build awareness of need and opportunity for improvement. Survey the employees, personnel, find why errors, mistakes, variations are made. After a week, select the top 10 reasons. Decide how to make sure those mistake-causing steps aren't repeated. Keep track of the number of mistakes being made and make sure they are decreasing. The second one is set goals for improvement. Establish specific goals to be reached. Establish plans for reaching the goals. Assign clear responsibility for meeting the goals. Base the rewards on results achieved. The third one is organize to reach the goals. Establish quality councils. Identify problems, select projects, appoint teams, designate facilitators. The fourth one is provide training. Investments in education and training will fetch rewards. The fifth one is carry out projects to solve problems. Large breakthrough improvements through interdepartmentals or even cross-functional teams. Tackle the chronic problems for breakthrough improvements. Vital few problems create the breakthroughs. Report progress. So progress expected and the actual progress achieved. Act to improve the operational status to reduce variance. Information on the progress provides confidence on quality improvement projects. The seventh is give recognition, morale booster, no? And then the eighth one is to communicate results, lesson learned, awareness of the approach taken, possibility to learn and improve further, improvement outlook for people in other areas to emulate success. The ninth one is keep score, track progress, report achievements, shortfalls, and the last one is maintain momentum by making annual improvement part of the regular process. So it is the people-oriented and teamwork. Juran steps for improvements in quality have been widely accepted practice and evolve over time to suit different organizations and segments. Continuous improvement that reduces errors. The Juran Trilogy is an approach that emphasizes people rather than systems when looking to boost quality. Companies or institutions can apply the methodology to drive continuous improvement that reduce errors and consequently cost. Check if aims to offer businesses the same quality by reducing errors by documenting business processes in a business process management software solution. This is a software solution to guarantee everyone is keeping to the highest possible quality of service and the benefits of accountability and an audit trail and planning workflow. Empower the team to have all the information at their fingertips to improve quality and reduce errors. Also offering you data to analyze, to embrace change and manage change and continuously improve processes within the business or the institution.